Bridgetown TV, please watch, like, subscribe, and like I always say, most importantly, please share. Here we are tonight after the East Riding Senior Cup quarter-final against All Road. A very comprehensive, and I'd even say comfortable 4-0 win. We've got Gaffer Aidy Costello with us. Hiya, Aidy.
Hello, mate.
Hey, you must be happy with that.
Oh, yeah, incredibly happy. You know, since I took over, I've been really happy with the boys' performance. And tonight, before we went out, we actually said, do you know what? We've got to show people that we are the highest ranked team. So go out and give a good professional performance. Enjoy the ball, enjoy the game. And that you could see today, you know, we're getting the ball and we're moving it from one side to the other. And maybe the only criticism I had with that was it just wasn't quick enough. Because if Ben Lewis has got the ball and I want Will Sutton on the ball, we've got to touch, move. So
we're talking the tempo to move the ball.
Yeah, so that we isolate their fullback and we're 2v1 and we can get at him. And, you know, that's being hypercritical. Yeah. I am being hypercritical because I think there were periods in that game we were so comfortable, we were just knocking the ball around for fun. But credit to Hull Road, and I've been to see their manager, I've been in to see the players. Credit to them because for the whole 90 minutes they tried to play. They never once hoofed it and chased after it. They actually tried to play. Credit to them, you know. They're probably not happy with the performance because they've lost. But what they've got to realise, there is a big gulf between step 7 and step 4.
Yeah,
you know,
100%.
And credit to them, real credit to them. I thought they played really well. But again, major credit to our boys. You know, Denny with a couple, Scouts Williamson with another one, and who was the other? Oh, Nick Hutton again. Nick Hutton. He only scores super strikes, doesn't he? And yeah, I'm really pleased, mate.
I've got to say, I thought your midfield today, you centre mids, like you said, the spraying and passing, I thought your full midfield today really shone. Every one of them. And like you say, I think it was the scale. We talk about complete performance.
Yeah.
8/9 out of 10 tonight, just complete football, wasn't it? Complete football.
I was really proud of our midfield because they wanted the ball. They wanted to enjoy it rather than centre halves flick it over the top and we all chase after it. We actually tried tonight to bounce the ball around and move the ball. And I thought, you know, the midfield did well, receiving it one way, spraying it out the other. Fullbacks pushing on to get out wide, and our wide players inverting. You know, it was a good performance, mate.
I think in the media rooms they were saying the centre mids, they just controlled the game. You know, there was no panic, like you say, spray it left, spray it right, play a simple ball. There was a variation to the game. Yeah. Equally Denny as well. It's nice seeing him bagging a couple of goals. He's Bridgetown, isn't he? He's Mr. Bridgetown.
Yeah, and do you know what? Both of his today were composed finishes because he won the ball, he beat his player, and he's now him and the goalkeeper. And instead of whacking it from 18 yards, he actually placed both of them into the net. You know, and that was a pleasure. And we have been, you know, doing a bit of shooting with players about, you know, don't whack, just stroke it into the corners. And it was great to see Denny.
We always just say, what's wrong with passing it past the keeper? Yeah. You don't need to break the net.
No.
Goal's a goal.
Yeah.
On rebuilt a career and it start putting it in. So obviously 2 games now this week, 8 goals. That must be really happy for you. Because sometimes I think this question comes sometimes, where do the goals come from? We sit here, 2 games, 8 goals. We've got goals.
Yeah, we actually sat down after the Sheffield game, and you know, clearly we could have been 4-0 up at half time in that game. We made that many chances. Why weren't we? Because we had one person in the box, so it was Denny. But now you can see people are actually busting a gut to get in the box, and I counted it when at one stage, I don't know when it was, the ball was whipped in by Ben. We had 5 players in the box. Now, we've started to get people in the box. You won't score if you're only passing it to one player in there. So, you know, we are busting our necks to get in there now. And I think that's good because we still got that defensive stability at the back 4 and 1 sat in front of him that allows 5 to go and do something.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. And obviously I think this week as well, we know we've got Concert coming to town on Saturday. Yeah. And this cannot be, the 2 games, Carlton and now this, that can't be any better prep for a team coming down from the northeast.
No, but we've just said in there, be under no illusions that the game on Saturday will be completely different to the game you've just played in. You know, there were times, and I said to Ron, there were times there that he said that they're playing really good football at the back. I said, that's all right, 7 of them. That means there's only 3 up here. You know, so that's all right. Well, that Concert won't be like that. You know, the midfield won't drop beyond our striker to receive the ball. They'll be more disciplined. So it will be a different game, but football's a game of confidence. And 8 goals, and we've just been laughing saying it's the same 4 players that have scored though. You know, so you know, but it's good. It's good. mate, it's good for them. They've got to come out on Saturday thinking, you know what?
Good seeing Andy Norfolk getting some minutes as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's a fan's favourite. Good seeing him on from the start as well with his number 10 shirt on.
Andy's a good player.
He
I mean, you can't deny that. I tell you what, Andy's a good player, but I tell you what, he's a good assistant manager because his knowledge of the game is incredible. So when he's at, you've got that fine balance of Andy's great playing, but selfishly Andy's great stood here.
Yeah.
You know, so you've got that selfishness of Andy's great go play against that. You just stand here, Andy, and you know we can let Nick Hunt do all the running. You stand here.
I think what you said though when you made him your assistant, that was the best decision of that week.
Oh.
Best decision of that week.
And you know what? I stand by it because he's been absolutely superb. You know, without a shadow of a doubt, he's been incredible. He's really. You know, I'm on the phone to him all the time. He's on the phone to me. We're talking all the time. He is. And I've said it to him. He is the future of this football club.
Well, I was impressed with your new assistant today as well. I'm going to mention him. Well done to our standing secretary. Gav being away, done a cracking job. So big up to Ben, who was my cameraman tonight as well. Obviously, last time we spoke, you spoke to me. We didn't say a club because we knew we didn't want to in case we blew it.
Yeah.
I think we've seen what it is now, haven't we?
Yes, we have. 2 signings.
A little bit of a friendship there with York City.
Yeah, it's my old club, and I've got I've still got friends there, and I've still got people there that I know. And I went last Friday to sign these 2 lads, and I spent about the first hour talking to people I knew, and even the groundsmen. We sat talking to the ground staff, and it was absolutely, it was like going back home. It's great. I mean, it's the club I supported as a boy, so it's a really. I have an affinity for York City.
So we've got them two, obviously not here tonight, but obviously I assume they're back in squad Saturday.
Yes. Yeah, couldn't play tonight because of the rules of the East Riding Cup.
Yeah.
You know, unfortunately for them, they signed after the 31st of January, and we don't want to be falling foul of.
No, we don't. We'll be there before.
So Gav, to be fair, sent an email asking if Mackenzie Warren was all right. Bearing in mind he played at Hebburn before the 31st of January, and they've come back and said yes. So we made sure 100% that
business. Make sure business
is
good. And obviously, I always ask you about it. I will do all the time. Obviously, new Gaffer, a couple of games in now. Any more up your sleeve out like that? Any 7 days in for anyone out like that?
Not at the moment, mate. It would be. I've got a bunch of boys down there who are buying in to getting in the box, buying in to get the ball out wide, buying in to be comfortable on the ball, buying to actually be happy, want the ball, enjoy the game. I don't want to rock the boat. I've got some good players down there.
And that's the only one playing tonight. What's that? Is that
precaution?
Resting,
yeah, precaution. We're resting Ali. Dicko's away. But again, no disrespect to anybody, but we have enough quality in the team without them for tonight's game. So Saturday is more important than
fresh legs.
Yeah. Not more important, but it's
balance.
Yeah, the balance of making sure that we don't injure Ali for Saturday for a game that we're probably going to win anyway. And
obviously just to talk about your change room tonight, no one's gone in there with any knocked bumps. Full squad for Saturday.
Full squad for Saturday. Yeah, looking forward to it. I tell you what, I've actually got a dilemma now of. I've got 14 players down there, Ali 15, Dicko 16, 2 lads from York 18, Ryan 19, Luca 20. I've got 20 players wanting to play on Saturday.
So you don't want me to sign on then?
I'm not signing on anything. I'm not signing on anything.
Us two will come out retirement. Yeah. No, but hey, joking aside, and it's great to see the smile. And like I say, I'm buzzing for you because, like I say, you come in and I tell you, Carlton, tonight we're dreaming of an East Riding Cup. And like I say, let's see what we can do against Costa, because like you say, morale's quite high now.
It is. Morale is high, and it really is high. We've got to temper that now with making sure another professional performance on Saturday. That's what we're after.
Well, what I'll always say to you, hey, Gaffer, thank you for speaking to me
straight
after
always,
again.
Thank you.
And what we always say to people, sorry about that, is he said wait till the end of the interview, which is really good. What we'll say is, like always, please watch, like, subscribe, share. But something? Come and watch a game of live football. We've got concert coming down Saturday, 3 o'clock. When we get big gates in, I know the players love, see it as the 12th man. We can get a 300 plus gate.
Yeah.
You know the players buzz off that, don't they? When we had the young diehards.
Yeah, the noise, that's what we want to hear. Not you, young man, but the noise from the fans is what we want to hear.
Grassroots football, that's all I'll say. But hey, like I said, be awesome to get a few people down. Let's pack the place up, and let's really go for, let's see if this momentum can keep us going for a fair win in a week. Amazing.
Okay.
So, like I said, Bridgetown TV out. Take care, everyone.